countryside, just you and me in the sunrise. I wanna take you for a ride, leave it all behind. No plan in mind, head for the sunrise.
Sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot. And I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise. Friday night when the moon is bright, sipping moonshine from the bottle, talking about tomorrow. Time flies by when you feel so high, and there ain't no better for these nights
Right here, baby. Oh, sitting in the back of my truck, yeah.
watching the sun come up.
You and me, baby, watching the sunrise.
I know the perfect spot when the
Sun's up, but it ain't hot. And I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise.
sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot. And I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise. Sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot.
The teams are warming up, and so are we. High school sports is coming up next on the Eli Sports Network.
Live fast, live your last till the past is all you have left. That's what they tell me. Like goals, survive the night. Still alive and chasing down till it catches up with me. Whoa, and I return to the light. Can't you see?
Everybody waking up early just to worry about a stress that was yesterday.
Can't you see?
Everybody hides behind a phone cause they're too afraid to say what they need to say.
Can't you see? That life is just a game, and all you gotta do is play.
All you gotta do is play.
Can't you see? Everybody thinking gay, so one day they can pay just to get away.
Can't you see?
Everybody trying to be unique and spend on a trend just to look the same.
Can't you see?
That life is just a game, and all you gotta do is play.
All you gotta do is
All
play.
you get to do is play.
Too fast, you can live fast, live a life without regret. Or take a breath and take it one day at a time. Who's to say you like your way? Just don't forget you can have a life without a sacrifice.
Wait a second, take a breath and let it go. Make the moment count and put the stress on hold. Don't expect no regret, keep control. I'm letting you know, I'm letting you know. Wait a second, take a breath and let it go. Make the moment count and put the stress on hold. Don't expect no regret, keep control. I'm letting it go, I'm letting it go. Can't you see? Everybody waking up early just to worry about the stress that was yesterday. Can't you see? Everybody hides behind the phone cause they're too afraid to say what they need to say. Can't you see? That life is just a game, and all you gotta do is play.
All you gotta do is play.
Can't you see? Everybody making plays, so one day they can pay just to get away. Can't you see?
Welcome to the Eli Sports Network and Centralia College Blazer Athletics. It's time for some exciting Blazer action, and we begin it all with the pregame show. Let's head out to the stadium and get set for exciting action with the Blazer pregame show on the Eli Sports Network.
And good afternoon and welcome to Centralia College here at Michael Smith Gymnasium. It is the Watterson Court. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila and Noel Vasquez helping us out this afternoon. But we are on free TV on YouTube and on our Twitter account at Your ESN, Eli Sports Network on YouTube. Or if you are in a place where you can only listen, we also are on live and free Eli Radio as well. It is day 2 of the Centralia Women's College Basketball Crossover Tournament. And last night we saw Walla Walla get a win over Centralia and Mount Hood get a win over Peninsula. So, Tony, the winners from day 1 facing off here on day 2 of this 3-day tournament.
Yeah, and really, if you look at it, those two should have won. Mount Hood would have had a little different. They're 3-5 coming into this one. They played Peninsula, who's 0-6. On paper, that's how it should have worked out. And then Walla Walla being 8-1 on the season, they're leading the Eastern Conference. They haven't been in conference play, but overall, they're 8-1 with Big Ben. So that's one that team should have won, but Centralia gave them a really good matchup at 4-3. But Centralia came in, played them very hard. That was a good fought game. The big thing coming into this game is going to be depth and the injury to one of the players from yesterday.
That's Peninsula.
That's Peninsula. That's tomorrow.
Game. That's the next game.
Yeah.
And in this one, Mount Hood, Peninsula actually gave Mount Hood, even with the injury to one of their starters, a pretty good run for their money as well. In fact, in both cases, Centralia led Walla Walla after the first quarter, 15-10, and Peninsula led Mount Hood 13-10. So both Walla Walla and Mount Hood got off to fairly slow starts yesterday. In fact, both scoring just 10 points in the first quarter. Walla Walla would improve each quarter after that, scoring 15, 16, and 18 for the 59, while Mount Hood also got better. In fact, they exploded in that second quarter for 25, and that was really the difference in the game because they played pretty even in the second half, outscoring Peninsula 18-14 and then tied 17-17 for that 13-point win. So, again, neither game was a blowout by any means. In fact, I think both teams got their biggest leads at the very end of the ball game and stretched it out at that point. So, in fact, we saw that Walla Walla didn't have a double-digit lead until late in the fourth quarter. That was their first double-digit lead, and it did hold up. Actually, it was down to 9, and they hit a three-pointer right at the buzzer.
Yeah, that was one of the many three-pointers hit by Aycock in that one. She hit 5 in that game, and that really, her play extended that, but it was a lot of players coming in for that one to get a lot of contributions.
I think we are going to have the Pledge of Allegiance next, and we'll be back after this.
The teams are warming up, and so are we. High school sports is coming up next on the Eli Sports Network.
GNC in Chehalis is the place to stop for quality vitamins and sports nutrition products. GNC offers a large selection of multivitamins that meet the needs of men, women, kids, and teens. Locally owned since 1993 by the Kerner family, Chehalis GNC invites you to come in today for a healthy new you. Ask about GNC's free reward program to start receiving rebates on all your purchases. Chehalis GNC in the Twin City Town Center, across from Starbucks. GNC, come in and live well.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
The teams are set, the referees in place, and the fans on the edge of their seats. So let's get started with live Blazer action on now.
And the Blazers will be coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, but we're going to do game one of day two of the crossover tournament here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. The Walla Walla Lady Warriors will be the home team in this first game against the Mount Hood Lady Saints. Starting for the Saints, Mackenzie Long, Jessica Parker, Courtney Jackson, Rachel Watson, and Ashley Collins. For the Warriors, Sierra Jo McCune, Teresa Aycock, Jade Skidmore, Taylor Turner, and Adriana Perales. Jeremy Vandenboer, the head coach for the Lady Saints. Bobby Hazeltine, head coach for the Lady Warriors. The Warriors will be working right to left, and it will go to the Saints to begin with. Bringing it in front court, Mackenzie Long with the ball. Get it out on top. It's Parker on the drive in and up off the glass. Won't go for Courtney Jackson, who I believe led the Saints yesterday in scoring.
I believe she did. I think she ended up with
15 points.
Yeah. The
So
other one to watch out for is going to be Jessica Parker.
McCune with the ball, long three-pointer, good, and drilling it. Sierra Jo McCune, and she led Walla Walla with 19 last night. 3 in double figures for Walla Walla. Teresa Aycock had 15 all three-pointers. Jade Skidmore had 12. Shot from the outside from Jessica Parker off the front iron and back the other way, going coast to coast, trying to finish it off. Was McCune no good, but back the other way with a long down court pass to Rachel Watson. And she'll lay it in for two to make it 3-2, just a minute and 10 seconds into this game.
Nice long pass. They saw Watson running the floor and were able to get it up the floor quickly to her.
Ball on the outside there for Walla Walla. Taking a shot, Perales, up and good.
And that's something she didn't do yesterday against Centralia.
Adriana yesterday had just 2 points in the ball game, has already outscored herself. Back comes Mount Hood, and we'll have an offensive foul called against Walla Walla. It's going to be on Jessica Parker.
Parker picks up the first foul of the game. Bringing the ball up the floor for the Warriors is going to be Jade Skidmore, who was our player of the game in that game against Centralia.
The double-double, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Shot from the outside, Aycock for three. Picks up right where she left off. That's her 6th three of the tournament. First one today. 9-2, yeah.
2 all coming from beyond the arc for the Warriors.
Long will try to answer with a three. That'll roll off, and a big rebound underneath there from Taylor Turner. Turner quickly in the front court to McCune, down low to Perales. And she'll lay it up and good, and the timeout going to be called by Mount Hood. And this is something that Walla Walla did not do. 30 seconds, will stay here. But Tony, in less than 2.5 minutes, they've already outscored what they did in the whole first quarter yesterday. And you know that was one of the things that Coach Hazeltine and Walla Walla worked on or thought about is we got to get off to a fast start, and they are, 11-2.
Yeah, that was a very slow-moving defensive first quarter in yesterday's game, and they're definitely off to a very fast start. Perales, who she got into foul trouble early, but she got matched up with a really good Centralia player. But she's really shown that from the outside and shooting and the way that McCune and Aycock and Skidmore all move around the floor, they're going to be a hard team to defend because now everybody's shooting and everybody's getting involved.
No question about it, bringing it up the floor. Here comes Long, back, out, long outside shot going to be taken by Ashley Collins off the mark. Long will get her back to Collins. She'll fire again, up, this time well off the mark. Loose ball grabbed by Skidmore. She'll hit the deck. Ball comes out. Inside it goes to Watson. Watson kicks it back out to Long. McKenzie will swing it back out on top to Ashley Collins. Collins hands off there to Parker. Parker on the drive, taken away by Perales, and a jump ball going to be called. Reaching in, that'll be a Walla Walla ball on the alternating possession.
Aycock will look to get it in.
And she'll get it into Skidmore. Here comes Jade. Skidmore in the front court. Works it back to the right side. Over to Peralez. Thought about a three. Now we'll look. Run the offense out on top to Aycock. Right side to McCune. Picked off by Jackson. Courtney Jackson tries to go the distance. Misses. And Skidmore will get it back. McCune thought about a three. Instead will drive. Tried a little wraparound pass to Taylor Turner. Turner thought she was going to take the shot. She was getting in position to rebound, Joni, when the ball came to her at the last second.
Yeah, she was looking up, trying to box out, and that pass was too low and too far behind for Turner to do anything.
Here comes Long, back out on top to Collins. Left side, now works it inside. Down to Watson, right side to Long, down low. Up off the iron it goes as Courtney Jackson shot no good. Gets the ball back. An offensive foul as she dropped her shoulder and plowed into her. And Courtney doesn't even dispute that.
Second foul on the Saints. First on Jackson.
Here comes McCune. Left side over to Peralez. Out on top to Skidmore. Right side McCune. Thought about a three. Now will drive. Feeds it to Skidmore. It'll be knocked out of bounds
by Jackson.
Courtney Jackson will knock it out. The official needs to tie his shoe before we get underway and set to go. Gets it in, up, off the glass, and good. McCune on the inbounds pass will take advantage, 13-2.
McCune now with 5 points in the quarter.
Mount Hood looking for some offense. Collins with it out on top. Left side it goes over to Parker. Jessica looks inside, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Collins thought about her three. Now will drive. Puts up a shot off the glass. A little 6-foot runner, nicely done by Ashley, and that'll go in for their second bucket of the first quarter, trailing 13-4 with 5.5 to play here in the first quarter.
And that was a great thing for Collins to do. She missed a couple of threes at point-blank range. She didn't trust herself, so she went inside and went to the hole.
Back the other way. Watson will get it down low. Off the pass from Mackenzie Long, and now they'll have to regroup. Once again, here comes Collins. She'll hand it off to Parker. Kicks it out. Shot off the mark by Jackson. Loose ball gathered in there by Taylor Turner. She stops her dribble, needs help now. We'll get it up to Skidmore. Skidmore left side. Jade backs out. Looks for a pick from Peralez. Will work left side, back to Peralez. Adriana from the outside. Can't get this one to go. And the loose ball will be run down there by Courtney Jackson. Jackson will get it back over to Long. McKenzie in the front court. Right corner it goes. Over to Parker. Jessica Parker here. Now backs out. Goes baseline. Up off the glass. Nice move. Can't finish. Gets her own board. Up with a shot. And does get it on the second try. Nice job there, Tony, of Jessica sticking with it.
That was a great crossover by her to get free. She couldn't hit the easy one, but followed it, got her own rebound.
And made it with a hard one. And there's a big block there. And
Watson will pick up her first foul.
And she knew that was on her the whole way, so.
Subs checking in.
13-6, looks like.
Blair Radford will check in for.
Looks like she'll come in for the shooter. Well, wait, no, that's the first shot, so.
Aycock going to the line, shooting two.
First shot up and good. That's her first non-3-point point of the tournament.
Yeah, that is an incredible thing to have. Checking in is Madison Allen. And can't see the other number.
Second shot up and good, and now Blair Radford will come in for Aycock. So we've got Long in there along with Madison Allen. Watson, and bringing it up there. Adelina Pritchard, number 20, on the floor for Mount Hood. Shot from the outside by Long, won't go. Loose ball gathered in by Peralez. We'll get it up to Skidmore, over to Taylor Turner, and she'll bank it up and good for two on the fast break. They've got 17 points already, with 4 minutes to go in the first. If Coach Hazeltine was hoping to get off to a fast start, her hope came true. Back comes Pritchard. the other way. Can't get the shot to go, but the ball will go out of bounds off of one of the Warriors. It'll be Mount Hood ball on the baseline.
Jackson will look to get it in.
Looking for someone, get some help, and Will out on top to Watson. It'll go through her fingers. That is not over and back because she didn't have possession of it.
She didn't catch it clean, take a dribble.
On the throw-in, the over and back line does not exist. So back the other way, up off the glass, can't go. Jackson will try to put her own shot back. Watson can't get it. Grabbed there by the Warriors. Into the hands of Skidmore. Jade in between defenders, lost the ball, gets it back, lays it up and good. 19-6, the Warriors on the move. W squared, Walla Walla Warriors. Check that cubed. Back the other way, Long up with a shot. There'll be a late foul called on Skidmore, I think.
I think that will be on Skidmore.
It will.
First foul on the Warriors.
And that will send Long to the line for two. McKenzie at Forest Grove, Oregon. Jessica Parker from Molalla, Oregon. Courtney Jackson from Bicknell, Utah. Rachel Watson from Syracuse, Utah. And Ashley Collins from Forest Grove, Oregon. Again, head coach is Jeremy Vandenboer, assisted by Adam Child and Brooke Plecker. Athletic director, Dr. Kim Hyatt.
And 21 checks in for Mount Hood. We don't have a 21 listed.
Maybe you could sneak on down there and grab that real quick. And we will find out who number 21 for Mount Hood it is. Yeah, it is. We'll find out. Anyway, here comes Blair Radford into front court. Getting it back to Gunter. Out on top to Skidmore. Skidmore, right side. Gunter with a shot, and she'll hit it just inside the arc for two. Back the other way. Here comes Long. Left side. Madison Allen for Mount Hood. Petra Flemmer in there. Shot from the outside. That's well off the mark. Adelina Pritchard could not get it to go in.
And 21 is Mackenzie Smith. She is listed as 12.
12 backwards there. And the one shot that went in was Mackenzie Gunter for two. As a wraparound pass, McEwen trying to get it down low to Kaylee Dietrich Denton. Couldn't do it. Coach Hazeltine is telling Coach Sierra Joe McEwen, says that was a good idea, but you also were already wide open. Just go ahead and take the shot. Back the other way comes Mackenzie Smith with the ball. Now out on top to Allen. Madison back to Smith. She'll launch a three and off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Radford. Radford will get it inside to Dietrich Denton, and she'll get the job done and lay it up and good.
Kaylee Dietrich Denton down low.
23-8. They've exploded here in the first. Contact there, Pritchard and Gunter. Shots off. We'll get it back to Gunter. Gunter in the front court. Will take it all the way. No, she'll dish it to Dietrich Denton. What a dish by Gunter, and another timeout going to be called by Mount Hood as Walla Walla sprints out to a 25-8 lead. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here once again, but what a start here for Walla Walla, Tony.
Yeah, they are fast moving. Everybody's getting involved, and that was a great run down the floor, and then a dish off to Dietrich Denton.
No question about it, and she finished it off. Again, there's time, as Coach Hazeltine is telling her players, there's times and places that if you already have the open shot, we don't need to take that extra pass. If you don't, then yeah, take that extra pass, and that's exactly what she's talking about. Now for Mount Hood, they just got to find some offense here. Looks like we're going to have some subs come in here. Next dead ball.
There have been quite a few missed down below that Mount Hood just isn't hitting.
And they haven't hit anything from the outside. Mackenzie Long with the ball now out to Madison Allen. Allen back to Smith. Smith drives down. Long for three, and that'll be short. They've been really mostly short on all their three-point shots. McCune with it down to Gunter. Inside, Dietrich Denton. She's wide open again.
She's got 6 quick points.
And just a great job by Mackenzie Gunter of following her. Mackenzie Gunter of McCammon, Idaho. We'll run down the others as we go. Pritchard back out on top to Madison Allen of Gresham, Oregon. Back
9
around.
seconds on the shot clock.
Smith with the ball. And one went one way and the other went the other. And the ball will go out of bounds back over to Walla Walla. Cassidy Ellett will check in now for Mount Hood. Back comes Jessica Parker. And someone else came in. That's number 30 there, it looks like. Ashley Collins back in the ball game. And now we'll have a foul called.
Also checking in, or Ellett, yeah, she checked in. Collins checked in. Someone else checked in as well. That was Jessica Parker.
Yeah, Jessica Parker. So it'll be out of bounds on the baseline for Walla Walla. They'll get it in to Jade Skidmore. Now she'll take it out and set it up. They don't have to take a shot. They can run, I should say they can run it down for the last shot. McCune with the ball. Back out on top to Skidmore. And a foul. 3-second violation. It'll be called on Walla Walla, and that'll give it back over to Mount Hood. And now they'll have 12.9 seconds to work with.
Get some offense going.
Try to get at least a shot, get a little momentum going into the second quarter. Cassidy Ellett will bring it in. She'll bring it into the lane. Back out to Parker. Parker, a little 15-footer, only goes 13 feet. And back comes Walla Walla. They won't get a chance to get a shot off, but they'll have a huge 27-8 lead as we go into the second quarter of play. Day 2 of the Centralia Women's Basketball Crossover Tournament. And Walla Walla off to a blazing start, 27-8. Back in a moment.
Centralia College is a great opportunity for student athletes to begin their college academic career and continue their athletic dreams. Centralia College's volleyball, women's soccer, men and women's basketball and fast pitch teams, combined with low tuition, offers a great opportunity for student athletes to continue their athletic careers. For more information on Centralia College and the Centralia College Foundation, visit centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins.
And we are back here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. Noel Vasquez here, taking some pictures for us. Got us up on the air. Got us streaming on both Twitter and YouTube. Of course, we're up on our Eli Radio as well, all free of charge when we do Centralia College. And here comes Mount Hood. Here's Tony Davila with a call.
Mount Hood brings it in, gets the ball over to Mackenzie Smith. Smith out to Collins. Collins drives around the perimeter. Smith picks up her dribble over to Collins again. Collins got away with the carry, gets the ball over to Ellett. Ellett kicks outside. Smith for 3, short air ball, and everybody will let that one go for Walla Walla. On the floor for the Warriors, Jane Skidmore. Mackenzie Gunter, who had a good first quarter. Also out there is Sierra Jo McCune and Kate Renfro. Renfro goes back to the top of the key to Skidmore. 3, McCune, no good. Rebound brought in and pushed down the floor quickly by Jessica Parker. She'll lose the ball, though. Back up the floor comes Skidmore. Jade, pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good. Bringing the ball up the floor will be Ellett. Ellett works to one side. Gets a screen and will go to the hole. Little hooker in the lane, no good. Trying to get that floater, but didn't get the teardrop in. Driving is Skidmore, and that's going to be offensive. She jumped into the body of the defender. Skidmore will pick up her second foul. Checking in is going to be Aycock. And Taylor Turner. Up the floor is Ellett. Cassidy over to Courtney Jackson. 3-ball coming. Good for Collins. It finally falls through for Ashley Collins, able to hit from the corner. 29-11.
It's a big shot for Collins. Maybe get some of her confidence back.
29-11. Walla Walla leads. Aycock gets the ball slapped away but keeps her dribble. Goes to Skidmore. Skidmore over to Gunter.
Yep, nice. She's played really well off the bench here.
Pull-up jumper for Gunter is good. Now it's a 20-point lead. And there's a steal by Gunter, but no, the ball will be picked back up by Watson. She slapped the ball out of Watson's hands, but couldn't get the possession back.
That was actually great hands by Rachel of getting the ball back after having it stripped from her and putting it in. They needed it.
Hand off to Skidmore. Skidmore up top. Back it goes to Gunter. Gunter out to Skidmore. Open for three. Good.
Wow, Jade drains it.
And that's a great pass back by Gunter. Up the
Blair
floor.
Radford set to come in for Walla Walla. Next dead ball.
Ellett to the corner. Over to Jackson. Jackson looking to drive. Picks up the dribble. Gets it off the glass. No good. Great rebound by Watson. Can't get it in. And the ball is taken back by Walla Walla. Skidmore up the floor. Pull-up jumper from the elbow. No good. Ball punched up. Rebound brought in by Rachel Watson of Mount Hood. Ellett gets a screen from Watson. Kick to the corner to Parker. Up top to Jackson. Jackson looking to drive. Kick out. Shot from Ellett for three, and
Wow.
she hits. That
Nice
corner's
shot.
looking good.
Cassidy off the bench with a big shot from Bicknell, Utah.
That corner's looking good for the Saints. They've hit 2 threes from the same spot. Gunter drives inside. Great pass over, but got too far under the rim was Turner. I think that was partially blocked.
Coming in, Blair Radford from Haley, Idaho. And if you look at the Walla Walla roster, Tony, you'll see a lot of Idaho. And I talked to Coach Hazeltine about that. She says, well, I'm from Idaho. Becky Tompkins, Katie
Shot for
Trinan,
three from Aycock.
her assistants, and Mark Lindgren, all from Idaho as well. So a bunch of Idaho residents living in Washington, she says.
Great head fake by Gunter, and then the ball will ping pong through and she'll get it back. But yeah, lots of people from Idaho. And if you look at one of the next teams coming up, Peninsula, they're mainly from Nevada,
Yeah,
Las Vegas area.
Gunter with a nice shot there to make it for Walla Walla. As Mount Hood's got to fight back. They've got to get their offense going, but Tony, they also got to slow down this offense of Walla Walla somehow.
Jackson handoff to Parker. Floater in the lane is going to be short, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line, and that's one way to do it.
Now Sierra Jo McCune from Walla Walla is from Touchy. Teresa Aycock from Walla Walla. Jade Skidmore, Terraton, Idaho. Taylor Turner is from Burbank, also in Washington. Adriana Peral is Hayburn, Idaho. First shot up and good there for Jessica Parker.
Perales and McCune will check back in,
Gunter from McCammon, Idaho comes out.
and so does Aycock. Parker looking for her fourth point. And it's good. 18-point lead. McCune will bring it up the floor. Runs the play. Going around the perimeter, back over to McCune. Didn't like what you saw, will circle back up. Over it goes to Turner. Taylor up top. Goes inside, nice pass to Radford. Radford puts it up and in.
Nicely done by Blair. Nice soft touch, rolled around and fell through.
Back comes Mackenzie Long. Long handoff to Jackson. Pull up for three. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Perales. Perales over to Radford, and Blair will run the point now. Picked up by Long. Long is all over her. Over to McCune. McCune inside. Block. Great block from Watson from the blind side.
Right in the hands of Parker and quickly gets it into front court for
Long.
the Saints.
Long kick out, finds Collins, no good. Watson rebound, put back, no good. Rebound again. That time it is good for Rachel Watson, and she's got 6 points all down low, and there's going to be a timeout called by the Walla Walla Warriors, and it's a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. 4:39 to go in the first half. 38-20. Walla Walla leads Mount Hood.
And just a reminder, coming up after this game will be Centralia and Peninsula. We'll have that game for you as well. It's set to go at 6 o'clock. And the crossover tournament here. And so this is a great opportunity for these teams to really see where they are. You've got a really good team in Walla Walla here, 8-1 on the year.
Well, now 9-1 since
9-1
yesterday.
since yesterday. And now I think Centralia is the only other one with a winning record, and I think they dropped to what, 4-3 now?
They'll be 4-4. They're now 4-4. Mount Hood's 3-6, and Peninsula's 0-7.
So it's still a good measuring stick.
No, Mount Hood is 4-5.
Okay.
So they won yesterday.
Yeah.
So if they could get a win here, that'd bring them to 500. But that's going to be a tall order as that ball is thrown away by Walla Walla. Taken back by Mount Hood. Long pass down the floor. Watson trying to keep it alive. And is that going to be a...
Nope.
No,
she
ball's
stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Watson couldn't keep it alive. Walla Walla will get it back. And McCune will bring it up the floor. McCune was looking to blow by Mackenzie Whitney, who's in. Ball goes out to Bowen. Mallory Bowen up top. Gets the ball slapped away by Watson, but gets it over to Radford. Blair to McCune for three. Catch and shoot off the mark. No good. Ball slapped away from behind by Bowen. And there's going to be a foul on the inside.
Won't be on Watson. Yep, it will be.
And that's going to be number 2 on Watson. Checking in is going to be Petra Flimmer. And she'll check in for Watson.
From Beaverton.
Ball tossed up to Peralez. Peralez goes out to Bowen. Mallory gets it to Renfro. Kate, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound brought in, though, by Radford. Shot clock doesn't reset. Euro step blocked out of play by Flemmer. That'll stay with the Warriors. That was one that Bowen picked up her dribble and then tried to get that hop step. Didn't work out. Blocked out of play. They'll get this one out to Bowen. Mallory. 10 seconds. McCune, 8 seconds. To Peralez. Peralez, 6 seconds. Peralez dribbles around, picks up her dribble. Shot goes up and hit by Radford. Blair Radford.
Just as you drew it up, right?
Gets it up and in, and Mackenzie Long up the floor quickly. Ball goes over to Whitney. Whitney off the glass, no good. Couldn't get the layup to roll in, and that's been a problem all game for the Saints. Picking up her dribble is Radford. Kicks it out now to McCune. McCune will keep it alive. Sierra Joe gets it out to Bowen. Mallory Bowen up top. Needs some help. Gets it over to Radford. Radford inside to McCune. And she'll lose the ball out of play. It'll go off of McCune and back over to the Saints.
Skidmore and Gunter will come back in for Walla Walla as Radford and Renfro will take the seat.
And that'll stay with Mount Hood. Mount Hood will look to get it in. That's Ashley Collins getting it in to Mackenzie Long. And Long will bring it up the floor. Getting up to check in next dead ball will be Madison Allen. Ball over to Jessica Parker. Parker spins in the lane. Did she get fouled? They will foul her, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. And that foul is going to be on Blair Radford. No, not on Radford. She's not in. That'll be on Mackenzie Gunter. That'll be her first.
To the line goes Parker, the 5'6" guard, sophomore from Molalla, Oregon.
Her shot up is no good.
In and out.
And Parker with a little bit of the sparkle on the back of the shoe. Shot is no good. Misses them both. Perales with the rebound. Ball goes up the floor quickly. Gunter pushing the pace. With 2:30 to go, up by 40-20 the score. Walla Walla over Mount Hood. Ball inside to Perales. Perales goes right at and gets the bucket to fall right into the face of Ashley Collins. Long up the floor, gets it to Collins. Collins over to Whitney, to Jessica Parker. Parker drives in, kicks out. Collins saves it. Collins will drive now, kick out. Shot up three, good by Mackenzie Whitney. She hits a three. That's the third three of the quarter for Mount Hood. 19-point lead. Into the front court quickly is Mackenzie Gunter. Gunter to Perales. Perales will come back up to the top of the circle. Needs some help. Gets it from Bowen. Bowen drives out, gets it to Jane Skidmore. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Gunter. Mackenzie drives, gets blocked, trying to get the ball back for a three. Gunter with it. One, and that will be a shot clock violation on Walla Walla. Great defense coming from the Saints, that is. Checking in is going to be Madison Allen for the Saints.
And at this point, if you're Mount Hood, you're just trying to chip away and see if you can't get a little bit back into the game.
And
Great
Perales
shot.
Checked out.
Right, Mackenzie Long banked that one in from about 10 feet away. Beautiful shot. You can get it down to 12, 13, 14 points, Tony. I think you got to feel good if you're Mount Hood.
Yeah, Gunter will kick it out. Checking in was Dietrich Denton. Last dead ball. There's a foul on the floor.
Petra Flemmer is going to get called for it.
And Flemmer will pick up her first. Acock will check in for Bowen. And Dietrich Denton will look to get it in for Walla Walla. She'll go to Acock. Acock up to Skidmore. Ball stolen by Long. Mackenzie Long uses her body to shield off and gets the bucket.
Move there. Down to a 15-point game. Like I say, if they can get this to 13, they would be thrilled, I think.
Be able to get some momentum going into halftime. Ball out to Acock to Skidmore. Jade needs some help. Gets the ball over to McCune. McCune down low. Dietrich Denton can't hit the shot. Ball picked up by Long. Mackenzie Long up the floor. Long gets it over. Catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound brought in by Whitney. Three ball taken. This one off the mark again. Ball up for grabs.
Whitney again.
Whitney again. She'll get it over. Shot high off the glass. Blocking foul going to be called on Walla Walla. That's going to be on Skidmore, and that's number 3. That's Jade's third foul. And going to the line, shooting 2 will be Madison Allen. Shot is up and good for Madison Allen. 42-27, 12.3 seconds to go in the first half. And Allen looking to cut a little bit more into this lead. Shot is up and no good. Rebound brought in by McCune. Goes to Gunter. Gunter into the front court. To Acock. Acock sidesteps. 3 seconds. Deep shot by McCune.
Oh,
Hits
rattles
the
that
3.
in.
Sierra
Man.
Joe McCune hits the 3 right before the buzzer.
Oh.
And Mount Hood thought they were coming back. 45-21 is the lead at halftime. The Walla Walla Warriors lead Mount Hood at the half, 45-28. Back after this on the Eli Sports Network.
This just in. Community First Auto Center now has a second location.
Yes, it's true. Community First Auto Center now has a second location that specializes in affordable pre-owned vehicles under $10,000. This second location is directly off exit 74 on Bishop Road. See their selection online at cfaccars.com and at their Facebook page. Community First Auto Center in Chehalis off exit 79 and now a second location off exit 74.
A touch above the rest.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College, then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins. The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pac Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
It's time for a break as the Centralia Blazers head to the locker room to talk things over. We are also going to talk things over with the halftime show. Let's head back to the stadium for stats and highlights here on the Eli Sports Network.
And we're back here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila, Noel Vasquez here as well, and helping us out with some pictures for our written stories that'll be coming up later. Score at halftime is 45-28. Walla Walla with a big lead here, 17 points. Tony, it was 14 until a last-second three by McCune. That one really a big shot because you just all the momentum actually had swung to Mount Hood, and they were making a little bit of a run here and getting back to where they're just can get back into this game with another big quarter. But that shot by McCune might be too much to overcome.
Yeah, Mountain Hood was trying to dig away. They were starting to hit some of those quick shots down the floor. Started hitting it from the outside. They hit three threes in the second quarter. Felt like they were starting to get into it, but really that last second three, they were chipping away, and then that's one of those that it ends up breaking the back. But they have a whole quarter. If they can come out and really play like they did in that second quarter, they outscored Walla Walla 20-18. But when you have an 8-point quarter, that's something that's really hard to get over. And they're going to have to put together another one of those 20-point quarters while holding Walla Walla, whose offense has really done a good job getting up and down the floor, from scoring a whole lot more points.
Yeah, you got to be able to chip away more than 2 points getting back in this game, trailing 27-8, and now trailing by 19. Now you're down by 17. You got to make a bigger run than that. But I did think a couple of things in the second half of the second quarter for Mount Hood is the defense they were playing. They did get a shot clock violation. They were tightening up the inside where we saw Dietrich Denton, Kaylee come in off the bench for Walla Walla and got all of her 6 points pretty quickly, and all of them off of assists, and she was wide open inside and did not miss. They were able to fix that, tighten that up, so forced Walla Walla to take some more shots from the outside.
Yeah, that's one thing that Mountain Hood was able to do. The other thing was get some offensive rebounds. They've been able to clean up some on the inside. They've got 9 offensive rebounds. They got more offensive rebounds than they have defensive rebounds so far. So that's something that's good, but you shouldn't get those rebounds. They're missing on these bunny hops and then hitting the rebound putbacks. That's a little bit harder to do. So if you hit those first ones, Yeah, it's great that you're getting your own rebound, but you have to hit it and put it back in and not get one of those that you're throwing it over the rim trying to rush a shot.
But that also shows how many of the shots are going in for Walla Walla. There just aren't as many opportunities, certainly in the first quarter, to get defensive rebounds. They didn't miss often.
Yeah, they really didn't miss a whole lot. They only have 4 offensive rebounds, but they really didn't need to get a whole bunch. They had they out rebound Mount Hood 22-16 overall in the first half. And we will be back with a little bit more of the halftime show after this on the Eli Sports Network. 45-28, the Walla Walla Warriors lead.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College. Then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins. The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pac Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
This just in. Community First Auto Center now has a second location.
Yes, it's true. Community First Auto Center now has a second location that specializes in affordable pre-owned vehicles under $10,000. This second location is directly off Exit 74 on Bishop Road. See their selection online at cfaccars.com and at their Facebook page. Community First Auto Center in Chehalis off Exit 79 and now a second location off Exit 74.
A touch above the rest.
And welcome back to Centralia College here in the heart of downtown Centralia. Paul Vader along with Tony Davila, Noel Vasquez helping us out as well. Our score at halftime, Walla Walla leading Mount Hood 45-28. And Tony, we got the the box score from the folks here right next to us. Do a great job. And I'm stunned. We got 45 points for Walla Walla, and no one is in double figures.
Oh, that just shows how spread out this scoring is and how many people have gone on runs. Multiple people over 5 points. That's really
5 or
good.
more, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
And 2 of them coming off the bench, one of them with 4 in Radford. But everybody getting involved, lots of people scoring, and that's really what's helped them get out to this lead. You get so many people involved, it's hard to close out on somebody because everybody's hitting.
You take a look at the final numbers or the halftime numbers. 8 assists pop out to me from Walla Walla. 3 of those were those easy ones right to Kaylee Dietrich Denton, who then finished it off strong for her 6 points. I mean, that's the area, one of the areas that Mount Hood definitely has to tighten up.
Yeah, and that's a great thing for Walla Walla when you have 2 subs come in. That was Michaela Gunter or Mackenzie Gunter and Kaylee Dietrich Denton that were really connecting on that. And when your second unit is going to come in and provide that spark, Gunter got all 3 3 assists on that, 3 dishes to Dietrich Denton. And that's what you want from those. What you want from the output of the bench. 6 points for each of them, both of them getting involved. and it allows your starters to get a break, an extended break at that as well, because they're on the floor and doing well, so you don't want to take them out. But that's really what helped Walla Walla get away in this one.
You want to go over the individual numbers?
All right, yes, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Let's go with Mount Hood first. Their leading scorer is Mackenzie Long with 6 points. She's got 1 steal and 2 rebounds. Jessica Parker, 4 points, 5 rebounds, leads the team in rebounding, 1 assist, 1 block for her. Courtney Jackson with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And Rachel Watson, 4 points for her and 1 block. 4 rebounds for her. Ashley Collins with 5 points. Cassie Ellett with 3. Mackenzie Whitney with 3 as well. She's got 2 rebounds. Madison Allen, the other one, with a point. She's got 1 point for Mount Hood. For Walla Walla, their leading scorer is Sierra Jo McCune. She's got 8 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Tessa Aycock has 5 points. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Jade Skidmore has 7 points and 4 rebounds. Taylor Turner, 2 points, 5 rebounds. Adriana Perales has had a very good first half, 7 points, 5 rebounds for her inside. Blair Radford, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Mackenzie Gunter, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds for her. And also getting points in was Kaylee Dietrich with 6 points.
Those are the individual numbers here. And Tony, before we take our final break here, just your thoughts on what Mount Hood has to do to get back into this or make a run, I guess.
Well, Mountain Hood, the thing that they need to do is hit inside shots. They took a lot of shots, and looking at it, the numbers, every number for Walla Walla is over 55% shooting, whereas Mount Hood is 26 from the floor, 17 behind the arc, and free throw line is 62%. You're going to have to shoot better than that. Hit those little bunny hops and start hitting from the outside. That was the thing, is missed shots really, really hurt Mount Hood.
All right, that'll do it for the halftime show. When we come back, second half action, Walla Walla, the Warriors, with a 45-28 lead over the Mount Hood Saints. We'll have it all next here on the Eli Sports Network.
The all-important second half is next. Will the Blazers come out on top is the question, and the answer is coming up after this timeout as we wrap up the Blazer halftime show here on ESN.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
Centralia College is where your success begins. Fresh out of high school, want to extend your athletic career, or are heading back to class for a new career, Centralia College is a great place to start. It's not too early to begin planning, and the Centralia College Foundation can help you pay for your education. The foundation offers more than $500,000 in scholarships every year. You can apply easily by going to centralia.edu/scholarships. Centralia College is where your success begins.
This just in. Community First Auto Center now has a second location.
Yes, it's true. Community First Auto Center now has a second location that specializes in affordable pre-owned vehicles under $10,000. This second location is directly off exit 74 on Bishop Road. See their selection online at cfaccars.com and at their Facebook page. Community First Auto Center in Chehalis off exit 79 and now a second location off exit 74.
A touch above the rest.
And we are back here at Centralia College, just about ready to start the second half. Walla Walla with the ball and a 45-28 lead. Here's Tony Davila.
Normal starters out there for the Warriors here. Joe McCune, Teresa Aycock, Jade Skidmore, Taylor Turner, and Adriana Perales. Ball out to Aycock. Passes up the three, almost got the ball stolen. We'll get it out to Skidmore. Skidmore over to Aycock. Picked up on the outside by Jessica Parker. Jessica Parker, Mackenzie Long, Courtney Jackson, Rachel Watson, and Ashley Collins on the floor for the Saints. Ball out to Aycock, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Over it goes to McCune. McCune spins, 5 seconds to Peralez. Up and good for Peralez. Adriana.
Nicely done there.
Now with 9 points. And that has been the key so far. Walla Walla, they've been taking the shot clock down for a while, and they've been hitting at the last second.
Yeah.
Kick out goes to Ashley Collins, and there's a travel on Collins. And the one thing the Warriors are going to have to really look out for is Jane Skidmore is going to have to play really good defense without fouling. She's the only person in foul trouble with 3 coming into the second half.
And 19-point lead will give you a little room for error.
McCune. Well, that and with the way that Gunter's played,
yeah,
they have that at their advantage. Aycock for 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Walla Walla's Taylor Turner.
Yeah, what a nice move there by Turner.
Aycock will get it back out to Skidmore. Skidmore picked up by Long. Finds McCune for 3, no good. Peralez with the rebound. Peralez.
Now Mount Hood can't get any of those defensive rebounds that you talked about. We said there weren't a whole lot of them, but there's been a bunch here already, and they can't get their hands back on the ball.
Ball back to Walla Walla. McCune goes baseline, up and under. Great shot by McCune. Goes baseline, and that little scoop over her head was good. Ball kicks out to Long. Mackenzie Long fakes one way, goes the other, and hits the little fadeaway jumper. 49-30. The lead for Walla Walla. Skidmore brings it up the floor, running the point. Skidmore gets it over to Turner. Taylor back to McCune. Aycock for 3. No good. Too hard off the back iron. Rebound. Parker. Jessica up the floor. Took her eye off the ball. Almost lost it. Long overthrows everybody in the middle. Trying to cut back to the basket was Rachel Watson, but ran into a defender instead. Aycock to McCune. Back to up the floor. McCune. Sierra Joe with it. Skidmore. Peralez up top. Back to McCune. McCune to Aycock up top. 10 seconds. Peralez turnaround jumper, banks it in, Tim Duncan style.
Yeah, exactly. Use that backboard. She did it.
And
banked it in easy.
She's the first one in double figures.
51-30, a 21-point lead.
Peralez with 11 points. Handoff over to Courtney Jackson. And Jackson gets called for the offensive foul with a push-off to clear the lane. Jackson is the one that needs to get going. She is Mount Hood's leading scorer on the season, and she has just 2 points. Subs check in. Out goes Collins and Parker. Flimmer in along with Madison Allen. Skidmore in the front court, pressured by Long, gets it over to Aycock. Aycock picked up by Allen. Back to Peralez. Peralez to Skidmore. Skidmore to McCune. 8 seconds. Down low to Peralez. Off the glass. Blocked by Watson. Follow-up is no good. Went halfway down for Turner, but didn't finish the job. Ball kicked out to Long. Long will go back to Allen. Madison Allen trying to kick it out. McCune almost got the steal. Jackson to Long, going baseline. Long back to Jackson for 3. No good, off the mark. Rebound, McCune. McCune runs the floor. Gets it out to Aycock for 3. Yep. Good. Aycock straightaway 3.
Wow.
And she's got 8 points now. 54-30, the lead for Walla Walla. Over it goes to Flemmer. Petra inside, picks up her dribble. Gets it out to Allen, Madison Allen. And she thought that Long was going to go one way. She went baseline instead, and that ball's thrown out of bounds. Back over to the Warriors. Aycock into Sierra Joe McCune. Aycock gets it over to Peralez. Peralez back to McCune. Good closeout defense that time by Jackson, but she'll put too much body in front of McCune and pick up her third foul. No, that'll be her. Yeah, that'll be her third, and she'll check out along with Watson. Back comes Jessica Parker. Ball into Peralez, goes right at the size difference in Long. Mackenzie Long got Peralez on a switch off. Peralez tried to take advantage but couldn't hit the shot. Also in is Adelina Pritchard. And there's going to be an offensive foul on Mount Hood. A moving screen going to be called on Flimmer. Offensive foul, and going out now is going to be Taylor Turner.
Gunter comes in.
And Gunter able to run the floor very well. They'll go with 4 guards and Peralez. Out it goes McCune. McCune drives inside. A little hand check going to be called, and that will be called on Parker. That's her second.
4 quick fouls on Mount Hood here. Already down 24.
Skidmore to Peralez.
Not getting any benefit of the doubt here from the Stripes either.
Back over McCune for 3. No good, off the side of the rim. But trying to run it down and doing it was Gunter. Saves it in play. Back it goes to McCune. Kick back to Skidmore for 3. Jade Skidmore hits the 3. And she's got 10 points now. Up the floor is Long. Pass over to Madison Allen. Allen to Parker. Long wide open for 3. Doesn't take it. Passes it up. Drives inside. And she will be fouled by Skidmore. And Skidmore just pick up number 4. Checking in will be Blair Radford. Skidmore's going to take a seat after the first free throw is taken by Mackenzie Long. Long's first shot is up and good. She's got 9 points. Trying to move into double figures here. With 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Shot is up and no good. Misses the second. Rebound brought in by McCune. Driving baseline, great pass, but couldn't finish was Peralez.
That'll roll off.
That was Gunter, though, driving inside. Great bounce pass.
Kicked it out. Wide open shot.
Parker cuts in the lane. Strip by Gunter, and then Gunter knocks it off of Parker. Quick hands by Mackenzie Gunter. Gunter.
Cassidy Ellett going to get up to check in next for the Saints. I thought she might come in a little sooner.
Gunter with a drive-by, puts up a shot. It's on the floor. See, the foul is on, and that will be on Parker, and that's number 3 on Parker.
Well, they've tightened up here in the second half, and
Mackenzie Long will check out.
Changed how they're calling a lot of things here, and that'll send Gunter to the line. Not a big fan of it myself.
Gunter will shoot 2. Her shot is up and good. 58-31.
Yeah, certainly not getting any benefit of the doubt is Mount Hood from the officials here.
Gunter hits them both. And up the floor will be Ellett. Cassidy. Kick out. 3 taken and well wide. Peralez will let it go. Ball slapped into Peralez. Saved in by Pritchard. But that was Allen's 3 that was wide. McCune gets stripped as she goes up. Ball will stay with Walla Walla. That time that was Jessica Parker reaching in, and that's dangerous for Parker with 3 fouls already.
Wow. I mean,
McCune
down 59-31. You don't have a choice.
gets it over to Gunter. Gunter, drive, kick out to Radford. Radford finds Acock for three off the side of the rim. No good. Perales comes out with it. A reset of the shot clock. And Walla Walla will back up. Acock circles. Picked up by Allen. Gets it to Gunter. Gunter in the lane. Shot is good.
Nice
Mackenzie
shot.
Gunter. And she's got 10 points now. Into the front court is Ellett. Gets it over to Parker, and there's going to be a foul called on Gunter. That's her second. Dietrich Denton will check in for Walla Walla for Perales. And Courtney Jackson will check back in for Mount Hood. Ball goes out to Ellett. Ellett circles around up top. Gets it back to Jackson. Jackson to Ellett. Ellett up top. Over it goes to Allen. Madison Allen circles. Kicks out to Pritchard. Pritchard. Ball stolen. On her own is McCune. McCune coast to coast after that steal, and she puts it up and in.
With an easy lay-in, yeah.
63-31.
Wow.
Ellett. Pull up for three for Ellett off the front of the rim. No good. And Dietrich Denton might have fouled on the inside. And that will be called on Dietrich Denton. That'll be her first. Checking in for Mount Hood is going to be Ashley Collins.
And Riley Lyon comes in for the first time that we've seen her from King Salmon. Is that Alaska?
Ball tapped out by McCune. Almost goes off the face of the official on the sideline. What number is Lyon?
14. Riley Lyon.
Ball comes in. Ellett. Kick out to Jackson. Jackson spins back to Ellett. Catch and shoot three. High arcing off the side of the rim, but follows her shot and gets fouled. Coming down with it.
Should be on Radford.
And that will be called on Radford. That'll be her second.
Kate Renfro back in from Horseshoe Bend, Idaho. And
out comes Radford.
Yep.
Mount Hood still with it. They'll go to the corner. Catch and shoot. No good. Too long. But with the rebound is Jackson. Up and under. Can't hit. Kicks back out to Allen. Madison Allen goes right at the basket but can't hit. And rebound brought in by Riley Lyon.
And one of the problems for Mount Hood all day today is not able to get those shots to go down.
Lyon's pull-up jumper is short. Rebound brought in by Mount Hood. Ball to Ellett. Ellett will drive the lane, kick out for three, but no good. Couldn't catch it clean was Allen. Jackson in the lane, picks up her dribble, needs help, step under, good off the backboard for Jackson.
Yeah.
Only her fourth point of the game. Into the front court is Gunter. Gunter pressing defense coming from Ellett. Gets it to McCune. Great pass down low to Dietrich Denton, who will hit.
What a pass from Sierra Joe. That was a magic pass. Beautiful.
42 seconds to go. Ball over to Collins. To Jackson. Jackson drives inside. Little floater is good for Jackson.
And that's good for Jackson. She's coming back, Courtney, and attacking the rack and getting inside and doing what she can.
30 seconds to go. A little difference, game clock, shot clock, but very minimal. And Walla Walla can take it down for practically the last shot of the quarter. 12 seconds to go. With it is McCune. McCune starts to drive, scoop. Can't hit the shot, but she will go to the line shooting two. And that foul is going to be called on Jackson, and that's going to be number 4 on Courtney.
Wow.
.7 seconds to go. And McCune will go to the line shooting 2. First shot is up and good. She's got 13 points. Shot is up and no good. Misses the second. Rebound brought in by Flemmer. 1 second half-court heave. Almost, but no good. 66-35 the lead for Walla Walla going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this on the Eli Sports Network.
The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pack Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
And we're back here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila here on the Eli Sports Network. If you're watching on YouTube and we're getting reports that maybe it's a little bit choppy, we may want to switch over to our Twitter feed. Just go to Twitter, your ESN. We have it pinned. That was not a pretty sound.
That was fun.
We have it pinned right to the top of the page, and you can watch it on Periscope as well. All right, 66-35, and Walla Walla with a lead, and Mount Hood with the ball, and here comes Ashley Collins with it. Top of the key, kicks it out to Ellett. Ellett back out on top to Jackson. That's off, no good. The rebound. That'll be Dietrich Denton. Back it goes to Gunter into the lane. Back down low, and feeding it over to Dietrich Denton is Riley. The Lion for the assist. And Dietrich Denton, I think, is in the double figures.
That is her 10th point.
Back the other way.
Offensive foul, and Courtney Jackson's done. That is her 5th foul, and she ends her night with 6 points.
Wow.
And Jackson not happy with that. Jackson, who averages a ton of points. She leads the team with 2 points, 81 points scored on the season. Parker with 79, and Watson with 79 as well.
Mackenzie Smith will come in for her, but wow. I mean, that wasn't much of a, I don't know. I just don't understand calling those fouls at this point of a game like this. Shot from the outside, in and out, won't go for Gunter. Put back up and good by Dietrich Denton.
Great cleanup by Dietrich Denton.
Got a dozen in the game. Back come the other way. Here comes Ellett. Ellett crosses over. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. 70-35, you're making these ridiculous calls. Just let the game go. I mean, my goodness. Here comes Walla Walla back in total control of this game. McCune on the drive, line for three, in and out, won't go. There's an on the back, not called. Shot from the side, and that's no good. The ball out of bounds. Mount Hood will take it out of bounds.
So Mallory Bowen will get up to check in next, dead ball.
Ellett will bring it into front court. Out on top to Smith. Brings it back. Ellett out on top. Shot by Allen for three. That'll rattle in and out. No good. And the rebound. Dietrich Denton. Gunter will quickly bring it into front court. Out on top. Right side it goes. Over to Lyon for three. In and out. Won't go. Loose ball grabbed by Ashley Collins.
That's when you got to follow your shot.
Yep. Madison Allen back the other way. Kicks it back to Ellett. Ellett works it right side. Over to Allen. To Collins. Ashley with the ball. Taking their time, down to 9 seconds. Got to get a shot here. Here comes Collins, a little wraparound, up with a shot and count it. Foul's going to be on Dietrich Denton. I'll send Collins to the line for one. Now coming in Sydney Andrews for Walla Walla, and Mallory Bowen was already in, wasn't she?
No, she came in.
Okay, Mallory Bowen, the other one. Rachel Watson was coming in for the shooter, but can't now. We'll have to wait for the next dead ball. Here comes McCune in the front court for Walla Walla. Warriors with it. Right side over to Lyon. Nope, check that, Andrews. Andrews, ball slapped away by Flemmer.
But picked right back off by Dietrich Denton.
And now McCune will launch a shot from 16 and hit it. Will roll over and fall through. 72-37.
And McCune has matched her total from yesterday. She's got 15 points.
That step over, cross through, and between the defenders goes Cassidy Ellett with a nice little move there from Mount Hood. And a timeout going to be called for Walla Walla, and Coach Hazeltine wants to take a full timeout. You got a lot of reserves in there at this point, and so she wants to make sure everyone is on the same page here. 6:36 to go in this one, 72-39. Walla Walla cruising. Back in a moment.
The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pack Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
And we're back here at Centralia College. 6:36 to go in the ball game. Paul Bader along with Tony Davila here at the Centralia Women's College crossover tournament. And the Warriors of Walla Walla with a big lead. Mount Hood trying to hang in there a little bit. Here comes McCune. She'll go baseline. She'll
get fouled hard by Flemmer.
Flemmer, that one you have to call. They've made plenty others that could have passed on, but this one will send McCune to the line.
They'll call Mackenzie Smith for that foul.
Wow.
That'll be her second.
Flemmer, maybe she hit her first, and then Flemmer hit her harder, but not first. Either way, McCune will hit the front end of the two-shot foul. Second shot on the way is short.
Rebound brought in by Watson.
Watson will bring it in, and back comes Mount Hood with the ball. Long with it. Flemmer back to Smith. (73-39) travel call. We'll turn it back over to the Warriors.
Mount Hood well under their average for
you would hope
scoring. They average 64 points a game, so this must be a little frustrating for them because they're used to scoring a lot more points than this.
Nice block down low there by Watson. They'll get it into Long. Long up with a shot. Can't get it to go. Watson. And a foul underneath. It's going to be on Dietrich Denton.
That'll be her third.
Her third foul.
Turner will check in
for Dietrich Denton. Now Madison Allen will take it out of bounds. Put it into the corner, long outside shot there. No good by, I'm sure who got it. Flemmer gets it back up with a shot and good.
That was a nice looking shot from Flemmer.
Yeah. Hits it, 73-41. Smith had the three-point shot that missed. Over it goes to Sydney Andrews. Shot from the outside off the back iron, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Flemmer, but slapped out of her hands into the hands of McCune. So they'll slow it down here. Andrews with the ball. Works it inside to Turner, kicks it out to Bowen. Shot, no good. Rebound, Watson. And back comes Mount Hood. Long rips it over to Smith. Back to Long, turnaround jumper. No, can't get it to go, and that's been the story of the game. Out on top, Flemmer with it. Flemmer on the drive, a little floater up over the top, won't go. And a rebound grab there by Kate Renfro, and she'll bring it up. Right side over to Bowen. Back out on top to Renfro. Here comes Radford. She'll check back in. Turner with it. Over to Andrews. Out on the baseline. Renfro.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Back to Andrews. Bowen down to 2 seconds. Gets the shot up off the iron. No good. And rebound Mount Hood. Over it goes to Flemmer. Side step, left corner. Is that Smith again?
That was.
Can't get it to go. Watson tries to put it back, and a foul called
on Turner. Should be on Turner.
That's going to be on Renfro.
It'll be on Turner.
She said
24.
No, she did say 25. She came back like this.
Oh.
So maybe she changed her mind. I don't know. Anyway, Heather Mosley will check in from Canyon City, Oregon for Walla Walla, along with Gunter back in, and what else did we see? And Radford back in. Is that right?
Yes.
No, 24 is in there. Taylor Turner as well. Second free throw good. 73-43, a 30-point lead here for Walla Walla with 4:05 left to play in the ball game. So Gunter with the ball, top of the key, works it left.
Pritchard gets up to check in, next dead ball.
Out on top it goes to Andrews, feeding it down low to Radford. A little wraparound pass by Turner, intercepted, and into the hands of Madison Allen. And Allen will bring it in, get it over to Long to the right side. Long backs out, top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Allen. Long shot from the left corner, misses everything. Loose ball gathered in there by Taylor Turner, stops her dribble. We'll get it over to Gunter. And here comes McKenzie into front court. Right side, it goes over to Turner. Taylor looking inside. Not there, back to Radford. Riley Lyon checking in again once we get a dead ball. Out on top, down to 7 seconds. Underneath it goes. Shot, we'll have a foul called on Watson. That'll send Taylor Turner to the line for 2.
That's number 3 on Watson, but with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And this big of a lead.
First free throw for Turner up and good.
Pritchard checks in, and so does Riley Lyon. Riley Lyon checks in for Walla Walla. Pritchard checks in for Mount Hood.
Again, coming up at 6 o'clock, Centralia and Peninsula. Game 2 on day 2 of the Centralia College women's crossover tournament. Second shot up and good. And Perales is back in. Adriana for Walla Walla. 3:06 to go. 75-43. It's been all Walla Walla after that, 27-point first quarter?
Yeah, that was it. And then a lot in the third quarter as well, as they put in 21 in the third.
But more importantly, held Mount Hood to just 7.
7 in those 2 quarters. Mount Hood scored 15 points combined in the first and third quarters.
Yeah, a couple of single digits. Foul will be called on Mount Hood, and that'll send Gunter to the line for 2. First one up and in and out won't go. Second shot on the way here. Up and good.
Gunter hits.
76-43, 2:45 to play here in the ball game. And Walla Walla cruising to their second win here. They will get Peninsula tomorrow, winless Peninsula, who hopes that they'll have one win in the books after tonight. So Walla Walla looking like they may go undefeated here. Nice long shot, bounces in or banks it in. Flemmer, why not? Long outside shot, pulled them within 30. Back out on top we go to Riley Lyon with the ball. Back to Gunter for 3, and she'll head it. Mackenzie Gunter will return the favor, 79-46 with 2 minutes to play. Bringing the ball up is Mackenzie Long in the front court for Mount Hood. Saints have that one slapped away by Radford, but Mount Hood will retain possession. And into the ball game for Mount Hood, here comes Michaela Moss. Moss from Gresham, Oregon, a 5'8" forward sophomore.
She'll replace Flemmer.
And here comes Mackenzie Long again. Thought about a 3, thought better. Right side, now out on top to Madison Allen. Swings it right to Mackenzie Whitney from Redmond, Oregon in there. We were in Redmond last March. Shot goes up, hits the side of the backboard. Loose ball gathered in by Lyon. We'll get it up to Gunter. Back to Perales, and she'll bank it in. Around the world it goes and finally falls through.
And Perales has 13 points.
81-46. Huge lead here for Walla Walla. Circles around, ball comes out.
And with this big lead, Walla Walla has 5 players in double figures.
Yeah, and they should. I mean, 81 points and that many. I mean, that's not surprising.
Mackenzie Long is the only player for Mount Hood in double figures.
Blair Radford at the free throw line. Sinks it. Second shot up and also good. Back into front court. Long with the ball. Down low. Brings it back out on top.
Offensive foul called on Mount Hood. And that's going to be on Pritchard.
It's just a ridiculous call to make at this point of the ball game. Just stupid. It's not that big of a. It's a stupid foul to begin with. But to call it now is ridiculous. Just let them play and finish here. It's 83-46. Shot by Lyon, and she'll hit the 3. And back comes Mount Hood. The cheers go up for Lyon for getting her first bucket and points. Shot from the left side. Long will hit a 3 with 23 seconds left to play. Into front court, Gunter. Left side, shot will go up and off the mark. Put back. And no good, and that's going to take us to the end of the ball game. Long knows it, and she's not even going to launch a half-court shot. And that'll be a final. 86-49 is our final here as Walla Walla rolls in this one. They had this one in control from the start. And we will try to figure out where I am here. All right, we can do this. We'll be back with the postgame show coming up next.
The final score is on the board, but we're not done yet. The Centralia Blazer postgame show is next with final numbers, stats, comments, and our postgame honors on the Eli Sports Network.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College. Then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pac Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
This just in. Community First Auto Center now has a second location.
Yes, it's true. Community First Auto Center now has a second location that specializes in affordable pre-owned vehicles under $10,000. This second location is directly off exit 74 on Bishop Road. See their selection online at cfaccars.com and at their Facebook page. Community First Auto Center in Chehalis off exit 79 and now a second location off exit 74.
A touch above the rest.
Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
Time for the final numbers, comments, and naming our Centralia Blazer Pacific Sports Ball players of the game on the post-game show. Let's head back to the stadium one last time here on the Eli Sports Network.
And we're back here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. Noel Vasquez here helping us out as well. Final score, Walla Walla rolls over Mount Hood, 86-49. And Tony, this thing was really over in that first quarter where they outscored them 27-8. And then, as you mentioned, a very similar quarter in the third, not quite as bad, but still giving them plenty of room to breathe. Walla Walla outscores them 21-7, holding Mount Hood, as you mentioned as well, averaging 60-plus points a game. That's, 15 a quarter, holding them twice to single digits is just incredible defense by Walla Walla.
Yeah, it really was. Walla Walla was shut down, but a lot of it was missed shots by Mount Hood. They had a cap over their basket in those two quarters, and that really brought down their numbers. They couldn't hit those short hoppers. All the finger roll layups were going off the side of the rim. A lot of their threes were coming up short, and it was just one of those that it's an off shooting night for the Mount Hood Saints.
No question about it. You got final numbers?
That I do. Let's go with Mount Hood first. Their leading scorer was Mackenzie Long with 12 points. She had 1 steal and 4 rebounds to go with her 12 points. Ashley Collins had 7. Rachel Watson had 6 points, 9 rebounds for Rachel Watson, along with 3 blocks as well on the inside. Courtney Jackson had 6. Jessica Parker had 4. Jackson and Parker each had 6 rebounds. Also getting in the scorebooks, Cassidy Ellett had 5, Mackenzie Whitney 3, Madison Allen 1, and Petra Flimmer had 5 points and 6 rebounds coming off the bench for Mount Hood. For Walla Walla, their leading scorer was Sierra Jo McCune with 16 points. She had 1 steal, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, so she really put together a stat line. Teresa Acock had 8 points, 2 assists. Skidmore had 10 points, 4 rebounds. Taylor Turner, 8 rebounds, 3 points. And Perales, 13 points, 8 rebounds for her on the inside. Great production off the bench as well for Walla Walla. Mackenzie Gunter, 14 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for her. And Kaylee Dietrich Denton, 12 points, 2 rebounds. Also getting some points, Riley Lyon had 3, Blair Radford had 6, Kate Renfro had 1. Also some other rebound, Gunter, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 for Radford, 3 rebounds for Radford and Lyon each.
A couple other things of note here. Points in the paint goes to Walla Walla big time, 28-16. Tony, points off of turnovers. Of course, Walla Walla, 11-4. Second chance points, closer here, 13-9. Walla Walla, though, and bench points was huge for Walla Walla, 36-14 over the Saints. So they had anyone that went out on the floor was finding ways to put the ball in the hoop for the Warriors.
26 of that coming from Mackenzie Gunter and Kaylee Dietrich Denton off the bench.
Yeah.
Both of them had a really good game, and a lot of it was finding each other.
Yeah, no question about it. All right, that's going to do it for us for this one. We will be back in about 20 minutes or so for
No player of the
players of the game. That's right. I forgot about that. These are actually, we have to change our open here. These are actually the Awards West Printwares players of the game. We want to thank Awards West for their sponsorship of this. So the players of the game, who do you have?
For Mountain Hood, I really liked Mackenzie Long in the way that Rachel Watson played on the inside, but I would go with Mackenzie Long.
Yeah, Mackenzie Long we'll go with. And then player of the game for the Walla Walla Warriors.
I like the play of Mackenzie Gunter off the bench. 14 points. She filled up a stat line. I thought she played very well in this game. And that's the second game in a row that McCune has been the leading scorer, and somehow she hadn't been the player of the game. We went with Skidmore in the first game, but I think Mackenzie Gunter's play off the bench really set them apart and really got them to pull away early on in that second quarter.
Well, yeah, and certainly Sierra Jo, you could probably name her every single time. Our hunch is that she's going to be the player of the game tomorrow. That's our hunch. All right, that'll do it for us. We will be back in about 20 minutes. Centralia and Peninsula, they are next here on the Eli Sports Network. As we come to a close here on the Eli Sports Network.
Another one in the books, and we are done. Be sure to check our schedule for our next free broadcast and for game stories, picture galleries, and much more. You've been listening to Centralia College Sports Coverage, the Eli Sports Network.